Hey guys, it's Mario from WATL. Today, we're going to show you how to throw the Ace of Spades. You're probably wondering why. I'm going to quickly show you why. The difference between the axes that you're probably used to throwing, which is a thicker house axe, look at the profile on it, compared to the Ace of Spades, requires a different level of throwing style. And so part of what I'm going to go through is why it's so important not to abuse the Ace of Spades. This doesn't require much power. So with these old axes, you had to throw it really, really hard in order for it to stick. So that I gave a pretty good whack. You saw how hard I flung it through. If you look at the board, when I pull it out, you can even see how thick that wedge is. That wedge is insanely thick. But if you look at the little cuts, that's the type of cut you get from an Ace of Spade. So when the Ace sticks, it's less than a third because of how sharp it is. Because this is extremely sharp, you no longer have to throw it that way. I've seen a lot of people in different league nights, in videos and live streams, throwing the Ace of Spades as though it were a house axe, and they're not adjusting their throw at all. It's completely unnecessary to be throwing the axe that hard. And that's where you start getting into issues of it bending over. Certain people are not, they see a bend because maybe they threw it too hard or they pulled it out to the side. And because they pulled it out to the side, it bent a little and then they kept throwing it, and then now we're getting these axes that are kind of curved. You may wonder, is it a problem with the axe? No, it's not. Always check the board that you're throwing on. So it doesn't matter what axe you're using, but you'll be able to see that there's actually a knot right by the kill shot. So this board should actually not be a kill shot board. Luckily someone was able to pop out the kill shot, but you'll see some knots. I don't know if you can hear that. That's not sticking in at all. Where if I use the same force, it's actually sticking in the wood. So some knots are actually as hard as hitting a screw, and you can hear the vibration on it. So it's important that you check the boards, that there's none close to the area that you're going to be throwing it in. So if you're an accurate thrower, you can generally get it within this area. You have nothing to worry about. If you can't really control it yet to keep it within the 4 circle, then you're going to have a problem with these knots, because I'm not sure if you're able to hear that reverb. I can't get the axe to stick once. So let me show you a couple of different throwing styles. So first is a no step. You'll see it doesn't require much. You just let it glide and it's gonna stick. It doesn't require any force at all. If you're a stepper, you can start from the back, same thing. All it requires is a light glide. You don't need to throw it that hard in order for it to stick.